Welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. Here we are at Waimārama Beach. I've just been sort of meandering around out here so far. Me just giving Quigley some time to take care of some of his private business before we roll camera, because I've got a number 2 slogan, pun intended. Show us the poop! That's the slogan. It's a reverse psychology slogan. Quigley, we're not going to go there. Sorry, mate. That looks like a private path to someone's private property. Here, hey, mate. Yeah, the number 2 slogan, pun intended, is show us the poop, because we don't show you the poop. If Quigley happens to poop, it's about one of the few things that we edit out. And any other disturbing type things. We don't go zooming in on dead animals or other dogs pooping or anything like that. Sort of the ethos of Do Not Disturb dog walks. Hey, that's the number 2 slogan. And the number 1 slogan is never mind the 6 o'clock news. So we don't show you poop and we don't talk about poop, except for talking about, you know, the number 2 rule. And I like to reiterate those 2 slogans every single episode, at some stage during the episode, not always at the beginning like right now. Just because we have every single episode so far restated, reiterated the rules and guidelines, the housekeeping of this channel. And it's to offer you viewers assurances that you come here for a happy, healthy experience that promotes good mental health and well-being. And this is also about sharing the experience with you. Because, you know, a lot of you aren't really ever going to come to this country and see this beautiful place. I scoped this place out on Street View before we came, and I was not expecting this not to be able to be driven through. I think the Street View imagery here is about 2 years old as I record this. Yeah, and so for whatever reason, this road is not a true road anymore. Somebody came and said, nah, big rocks, that's what it needs, big rocks to stop people driving all the way through. Because I originally had my heart set on a place up here after scoping it out on Street View. So before we go over the dunes here to the beachy beach, I'm going to go scope it out up here. I sort of know how to go back around and drive in over here, but I've just compromised and I'm pushed for time. I compromised and I parked over there, and now I just want to see what I missed out on over here. Hello. Good. Shady people in a shady car parked in a shady spot. I'm just kidding. Nope, this way. Yeah, so I was sort of hoping, knowing the movements of the sun and everything. This way, yeah. I was sort of hoping to come and park over here, where all these cars are parked, and it's obvious that it's going to be a bit of a fight for the shade around here. So I was probably going to miss out anyway. But that's alright. I angled our house bus directly towards the sun so that it's not broadside to the sun, and hopefully that'll mean it will absorb less heat. Plus, you know, parking anywhere here would have been a bit difficult with clearance for the height of the bus under the trees. I think I might have tried for this spot here where this car is. I would have ended up taking up some width of the road and annoying everyone. This way. I wouldn't be surprised if freedom camping is banned around here. You know, overnight stays in your motorhomes. Mostly because there's a holiday park over there. And that's generally pretty much an unspoken rule around holiday parks. Quigs, yeah. It's a bit rude to come and park right next to a holiday park rather than paying to go inside. So usually the holiday park owners will lobby the local government to outlaw freedom camping in a certain radius around their holiday park. Just because every freedom camper that they see parking for free in public spaces is money that they don't make. Oh, considering the amount of cars that are here, this is another spot I eyed up. I thought, oh, if I could get the bus in there, that would have been a nice shady spot. Quigley! Hey! Come here!
Yeah, so she's pretty much now.
Oh, there's a recycle station here. Good. I'll be doing my recycling later. By the way, folks, I've set my alarm for 12:30. If it goes off, it means I've gone overtime and I need to hustle back home and prepare myself for an online meeting at 1 o'clock. The time right now is 11:37. Oh, that's good, that's plenty of time. If you're new to the channel, I've said this several times, I pretty much reiterate this every now and again too. The aim of the game is to try and record for an hour. An hour of non-stop dog walking experience for y'all. And the minimum I'll record for is 30 minutes. Welcome to Waimārama Beach. I'm wearing flip-flops, by the way. Oh my goodness, look how many people there are. I mean, I knew there was going to be lots of people, but it is still astounding. Waimārama Beach. Quigley, you stick by me, buddy. Feel free to get wet. Good boy. You're a good boy. Quigley. Taihoa. Taihoa e hoa. Quigley. I'm walking his long line like a tightrope to keep him under control. Quigley. Yeah, sit. Inoho. Noho. Sit. Good boy. You got to be a good role model, my dog. Good girl. Good boy. Hey, good dogs. Hey. How old's your puppy?
About 5 months.
A
Yeah.
little baby.
Hey. Yeah, how about yours?
I think he's 4.
Oh, yeah.
Turning 5 in July.
Oh, cool.
Are you socialising today? Oh no. She's a bit frightened, I think. A little bit apprehensive. Come on, Quigley. You be kind. You be a good boy. Yeah, the jockeys. Don't forget to sniff the butt. Good boy. Moving on. This way. Quigley, this way. I'll let that little puppy get some peace. Some peace. You know, I am not really, if you'll see from the recording of our past content, I'm not really a big fan of like walking around on a highly populated beach full of nearly nude people with a camera on my chest. That is a little bit off. It is a little bit weird. I'm just noticing now that bringing vehicles onto the beach is permitted. If it wasn't, there wouldn't be vehicles on the beach. Oh, I'm going to get wet feet. Oh, finally I've got wet feet. All right, it was going to happen eventually. That's right. I planned on getting wet feet today. That's why I wore the flip-flops, aka thongs, aka jandals. In fact, taking them off would be for the win, and walking barefoot, that would be for the win, wouldn't it? Like, why did I even wear these? Why? Eh? Oh yeah. Woohoo! I'll be going for a swim in the late afternoon after my meeting, I think. First swim of 2026. I can hear some of you saying, what? Mate, it's February. How have you not been for a swim this year yet? I'm not a swimmer, that's why. Some people are swim every day kind of people, and I have been in the past, and that's how I know. Woohoo! I'm going to have a wet dog, aren't I? You alright, Quigs? You're loving it, eh? You're loving it? Good boy. He's got the full length of the long line available to him now, but he's still hanging out beside me. I love that sensation of, you know, like, what's the best way I can describe it? It's sort of like an hallucination where I feel like I'm moving when I'm not because of the motion of the water. I'm like standing still, but I feel like I'm going surfing, but not really. Like I logically know that I'm not, but my brain trips. It glitches. Marvellous. I was just thinking, what would it be like if I attend my online meeting from here at the beach? We're sitting at the beach. Actually, just walking like this would be funny. Don't even have a video picture of myself, but the same view that you're looking at right now. Just show them that. As long as I'm listening and talking in the meeting, that'd be quite cool, eh? I'll contemplate that throughout the rest of this walk. Preceding the meeting. Looking forward to the meeting. Oh, but, we've been on a break from meetings, kind of like governmental politicians in the parliament having a break at Christmas time. Similar governance going on with the board of directors that I'm on. It's our first meeting of 2026 today. Monthly meetings, always on the first Saturday of the month. I think it's worth stating for the record that this is my first time visiting Waimārama Beach. Quigley, here, come here, here, yeah, good boy, that's a good boy, you're good, you're very good. You deserve a TREAT, can't say that out loud. Otherwise he'll think I've actually got one to give him. I forgot to bring some, folks, sorry about it. I know you all love it when I feed him treats. I kind of was joking back in the days that every time you see me feed him a treat, you got to donate $1 to the channel. Wouldn't that be ace? Hey. I give him one treat and 1,000 people donate $1, that's a $1,000 treat. Woohoo! You can afford to buy 1,000 more treats. Well, this is neat because there's a veritable hard park of tractors and trailers on the beach here, which is kind of cool. For all you tractor nuts out there, I'm sure you'd quite like to see that. I know if I was a tractor nut, I'd be going gaga. I'd be like, oh my God, look at all the tractors. Can you please point the camera at all of these tractors? Doggies on the beach, doggies. Quigs, you stay with me, bud. Good boy. That's a good boy. Taihua. Yeah. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. Good boy, Quigley. This is good training, really. Quigley. Quigley. Yeah. Haere mai. Haere mai, kuri. Ka pai. Ka pai, kuri. Quigley. I love his name, Quigley. What a great name, man. I love saying it out loud for everyone to hear. Mr. Woggy Bogs. Mr. Woggy. All right. Here you go. Tractor porn, ladies and gentlemen. Tractor porn. Vote for your favourite. We're not going to count the quad bike. The John Deere 2100, very rusty at that. Nice trailer hooked up to it though. Hey, that's nice. What is this? A Nuffield? Nuffield something or other. The red one. The blue one. Can't see any clearly readable brand on it. What's that one? And this one, what's this one? It says 990 David Brown on it. Massey Ferguson, multi-power 165. Quigley, yeah. Another David Brown, Selector Matic 990. What's that one say? It's a bit hard to read the writing. Let's get a bit closer, eh? Same Crosaro 70. This way. Oh my God, the tractor porn never ends. There's more. But wait, there's more. Another Nuffield. Wow, the Ford's got pretty interesting mag wheels on the front. Oh, alloy steel wheels. Yeah. It's got a nice paint job on it too. There's another Ford over here. They're both the same but different Ford 4000s. This one's got the standard tractor wheels that you will be used to seeing. That one's got some aftermarket upgrades. Oh, I'm so glad that that these tractors are here. I mean, I don't really care much for tractors, but I do think it's kind of cool to see so many. Another Ford. This one's a 4600. And over here we have an International. I only know, see, I'm not an expert, but I only know because I got them written on it. Which is why I can't tell you about the ones that have nothing written on them. That one's headlight's not even pointed the right direction. This way. Oh! You did that to yourself quickly. That must be another Ford. all tend to be blue. You know, I wouldn't mind a red one. Could he? No, see, that was dumb. You just did a dum-dum. Gonna let him go so that he can, and I'll make him follow me over this drawbar. This way. Good boy. It's a Q boulder. Oh, are you stuck under that wheel? Come on. Yes, you are. Hilarious. Let me rescue you, Mr. Woggies, if the wave didn't already free you. Winner. Look, I've almost had enough of walking this direction, except that there's still at least 2, maybe 3 tractors left to see. I assume this is high tide right now and the tide will go back out and these people's trailers will be a little bit bogged, but it doesn't matter because they've got tractors. This way. Oh, I got caught on that trailer. Quigley! Yeah! It's only getting worse. Quigley! What are you doing? And that was the episode where Quigley got himself tangled on the community boat trailers. No. This way. Come on. Good boy. You know, it feels almost like this is a bit of an emergency with all these boat trailers sinking into the sand. But I guess it isn't. Maybe now's the perfect time for everyone just to drive their boats up here and chuck them on. I'm talking shit. I don't know what I'm talking about. So we've got a John Deere 2120, another David Brown, that's that red one here, and what's that one? Another International, yeah. There you go, all you tractor freaks. We have seen all of the tractors. Now I want you to jump in the comments and tell me which is your favourite tractor. This way. He's going to be like, what? But we just went through here. Hey! Oh. This way. Quickly! Mate, you got us stuck on the same trailer again. He's not loving the water, that's the thing. He's sort of running to try to escape it. This is a pretty cool trailer setup in that it's got a drawbar at each end. I mean a hitching attachment. I just got a notification on my phone that there's a coffee and cars meet up at Southwoods Car Museum down in Kapiti that I had added to my calendar, hoping that I would get along to that. If I wasn't here doing this, looking at tractors, I'd be there looking at cars, classic cars. Actually, I think coffee and cars is about all kinds of cars. Classic cars, no doubt, because the Southwoods Car Museum is full of classics for the most part. But all kinds of car enthusiasts turn up to the coffee and cars meet and fill up the grassy fields and the car parks outside the museum. I think it's once a month. A once monthly event. Yeah, so when you jump into the comments and tell me which your favourite tractor is, try and use that time code feature where you can attach your comment to a particular time code. That would be quite clever of you. I don't see many people figuring out how to use that feature, but if this is the first you've heard of it, check it out. It's quite a cool feature because it helps others who are reviewing your comments to know what time during the video your comment refers to. It looks like he's going for the quad bike, which is boring. I was going to say, if he fires up a tractor, that would be neat. But nah, he's not even firing up the quad. He is just pushing his trailer into the water. Quigley! Yeah! Quigley! Yeah! Yeah! Quigs! Come here! Yeah! Good boy. Hey, where you going? You stick with me, buddy. Don't look all innocent. Like you don't know what's going on, mate. Oh no. There's a free dog harassing my dog. Not a bad situation. Quigley! Yeah, you defend your baby. Oh no, he's going for the stick. Quigley! Taihua! Quigley! Quigley! Yeah. Here! Here! Good boy. Heel. Quigley. Here. He's being real good actually, because I'm half expecting him to go off and harass the adjacent dogs, but for the most part at my insistence he is not. Oh, we got snagged. Yeah. How much time have we got left? 25 minutes before my alarm goes off. Goody. Yeah. Goody. Quigley. Here. Quigley. Quick. Yeah. Good boy. Quigley. Good boy. It's good. I've got him at full length for the long line and trusting him not to pounce on vulnerable people or pounce towards other dogs. It's going all right. But I still don't trust him enough to let him be free, because ultimately, if he felt that freedom, I'm pretty sure that he would just gallivant off into the wilderness like a maniac. He's a good boy. Except when he does that. No! You know, bringing a tent to the beach that's a great idea. You're the real MVP if you bring a tent. Or a gazebo, or at the very least, an umbrella. A large umbrella. Goody. Quigley. All Quigley wants to do is go inland and harass people. All I can see him doing is like, I want to go over there. I want to go there and say hello to the children. Hey, good boy, Quicks. Now, I almost walked us to the surf lifesaving club before, and then quickly sort of bailed onto the beach, so I followed, and we didn't get to check that out. So I've decided we've got enough time to get to the surf lifesaving club and check that out, and then walk back to the bus, and that'll be about it. You see that this area of the beach is the most populated, and that's mostly because the lifeguards have put their flags up over here. Quigley, here. And we all know the rules about swimming between the flags. Well, I hope we all know the rules. Quigley. Good boy. You think I wouldn't get notifications because of do not disturb mode, eh? But the truth is, in recent times, I just haven't been activating do not disturb for real, because the watch just pretends to do it. Let me demonstrate. I can actually activate do not disturb on the phone. Look, the phone's frozen. The thing's frozen. But if I push it, it says it works, but it doesn't, right? In fact, if we wait long enough, I think it just turns itself off. Maybe not. Well, now it's not doing it because I want to demonstrate it, so that's just, do not disturb. It does actually stay persistent if I activate do not disturb on the phone, but in recent times, after one of the latest updates, activating it with the watch doesn't work. It works momentarily and then it reverts. Quigley! Quigley! Good boy. Good boy, Quigley. Hey? Yes, it's very long. Yep. I think that must be the stairs we came in on. If not that one, then that one. Quigley! Yeah! Good boy. Taiwa! I'm glad that went okay. That was close. Quigley! Haere mai! Haere mai! Ka pai kuri! Haere mai! Titiro! Quigley! Well, maybe we came in on those stairs. I'm lost now. Anyway, we made it to the Surf Lifesaving Club. They've got a very narrow gap between the flags. I don't know, I forgot to point it out. Don't know if you noticed. Here! Quigley! There is a red flag on the beach over there advertising danger, rips. That's not stopping people from actually inhabiting that area of the beach. Why is Quigley so adamant that he needs to go over there? Quigley! Haere mai! Haere mai hoa! Goodbye. This way. Yeah. Quigley. Good boy. Good boy. This way. Quigley. Oh, we got tangled up with a kid. Quigley! This way. Well, that's just an outpost actually. The actual club's over there. This way. At least I think that's the clubhouse. Because it's a bit flash if it's somebody's house. Maybe it is someone's house. Quigley. Yeah. Quigs. It must be someone's house. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Goody! Yeah, I think that's someone's monstrous house. And it's so monstrous, I thought it was a surf lifesaving club. Oh look. Saying hello. Hopefully they don't try to eat each other. Okay, that little dog over there is going mental. You can hear it all the way from here. Bugs. Yeah. Yeah. How much time we got? 12 minutes. Well, as you can see, there is a lot more beach that we could go and see, but not enough time really. I think it's time to return to base. Quigley! Bye. I always think it's funny when I watch people walking along the beach and then they just get to a point and they turn around and start going back the other way. I've noticed that a few times. I just did that, so a lot of people might have just noticed us doing that. Like, didn't they just walk past already? They're just wandering around. No rhyme or reason, no purpose. Just out for a stroll. Yeah, it'd be good to get home at 12:30 and give myself sort of 30 minutes to prepare for the meeting at 1. Happy days. Quigley. Yeah. Quicks. Quigley. 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 Tai hoa. Tai hoa, Quigley. Yeah. Where's the end of it? I want the end of it. Kind of like these stairs right here for being the least crowded, except for the fact that Quigley really wants to go over there. Maybe it's because there's people in a tent eating food. Quicks! Here! Come here! Quigley! Hey, mate! Quigley! Here! Come here! Quigley! I said come here! Going on a short tether, mate, because we're going up these stairs, and you're not going to be hammering food off for those people. Hamu means big, begging. Moving along, come on. Okay, he quit. There's no big hurry, mate. Tai hoa. The thing about me wearing shoes 99% of the time is that I've got little baby feet. No, that's the wrong way to describe it. Soft, vulnerable feet. Not like the feet I had when I was a little boy, barefoot every day. I had leathery feet like a hobbit. That's right, just in the recycle station again. It's a good reminder. Hello. I must remember to do our recycling here. Just had to look at my big toe in case it was bleeding. Like, honestly heard it on the way through that stairway. Quigley, why are you pulling? Stop it. pavement's too hot for my feet, it's too hot for the dog. To the grass we go. Hey, how pie. That looks like your mate Rocco. Hey, but it's not Rocco. Same kind of dog though. Rocco was Quigley's first best friend and he looks just like that guy. He looks just like that guy. Hello.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what.
He got. Alright, I think I can feel a bit safer about letting Quigley have some length on his longer line. He's pretty desperate to go over there to the holiday park all of a sudden. I gave up on that idea. This guy decided to park his car there and leave it. It's like, here's a shady spot. It was shady when you turned up, mate, but it's not going to be shady when you get back. I wonder why all this... I guess they just cut the grass and dumped it here. This must have been pretty overgrown then, huh? Oh. Wow, I'm so glad that we... This is our second recording of the day, by the way. We made one at sunrise. My brain sometimes wants to say sunset. Instead of sunrise. Yay, so if we do 3 recordings today, then I guess the last one will have to be at sunset. But yeah, that's probably not going to happen, to be fair. It'd be nice if we could shoot over to the west coast, and film the sun setting on the west, but that ain't happening. You know, you're not supposed to eat poop, Quigley. I'm sure he just gobbled up a little rabbit poop. Come on, over here. Home time. Quigley. Leave these out here to bake in the sun so that the sand falls off them easily later. No, he wants to be inside. That's fine. And hopefully he doesn't pull hard enough on this long line to break it. Oh, that was good. 12:30 on the dot. And now an alarm's going to go off any minute now to tell me that it's time to go home because I've been walking for too long. Hello. Alright, well, we've had enough of walking for today. It was 4.5 kilometres of walking, actually. Wow. It all adds up. How many steps have I done? Oh, just shy of 13,000. The temperature today, in case you were wondering, is 24 degrees. And the expected high was 23, so it's done us 1 degree more. I've got sun shields up in all these windows knowing that we're going to need it. Open up that back door, get some fresh air, more fresh air through, leave that door open up that door, we'll be golden. Hey Quigs. Hey buddy. Good, eh? Yeah, oh shit, we just hit the hour mark. So, I'm going to call it quits there. Yeah, thank you for watching. And we'll see you on the next one. Say bye. Bye, Quigley.